You live to fight another day.
What's going on, my Wakanda family? It's your boy T'Challa back with another video. With this video, we're going to be talking about PvP Underdog, the series that I came up with because I just want to help people because I didn't have anybody help me. So I just recently started getting into PvP with this game because when you do everything you can do in PvE, you kind of get bored with the game after a while. So the only thing left is to learn PvP. So I started this series to help those that may be interested in getting into PvP but don't know certain things to look for. Now, for those vets that's been doing it already, this video isn't for you. This is for someone that has no experience, doesn't know anything about settings, maybe never even seen a video on YouTube about settings that help out in PvP. So with all that being said, we're going to go over the settings and then we'll do a little gameplay to show the difference between with the settings changed and with them not changed. All right, let's get right into the video. I'm going to start by going to settings. Gameplay, nobody really changes anything on here. I mean, if you do, it's just all about personal preference. That's all this is about, to show you guys what it takes to PvP and things that small things that help you out to become a better PvPer. All right, so UI, if you guys didn't know, I already have mine set to floating, but this is how you change your combat text. When you see the damage results, this is how you get it to float. It's called floating, to just scroll up your screen. I believe it's on random sphere. When you first start the game, it's just on random sphere, or it could be 2D, but we're gonna put it on random sphere and see what it looks like. I'm so used to playing on floating, but that's one setting we changed. Also, nothing else is pretty much changed in here. You just leave all this stuff pretty much the same. So the other controls are here. In controls, you go to parkour mode during gameplay, and parkour mode doing auto run. Now this is going to make you vault over stuff in the street, gates, barricades, all that stuff automatically upon approaching it. I leave these two settings off because I'm not trying to do any of that. So because if you're in a fight and then you trying to take cover, but your character, you have this setting on set to yes, you're going to jump over and possibly put yourself back in the line of fire. Nobody wants to get shot up when they're trying to take cover. So I just leave those off. So we won't be changing that, but I just wanted to point it out. Camera sensitivity, aim sensitivity, and scoped sensitivity modifiers are one of the three main things you want to change. They all go up. Well, the scope sensitivity goes up to 10, and aim sensitivity goes up to 20, and so does camera sensitivity, goes up to 20. Now, these are what helps you with your aim down sights and your camera movement. So you can kind of, if somebody, moves really quickly on you and they spin around and then get behind you, you want to be able to turn yourself and your camera around relatively quickly. You want to be able to do that. So these are the settings. The camera sensitivity is what helps with that. And then your aim down sight, this is what helps with that, your sensitivity. Now, again, this is all personal preference. Get your character and your settings where you are comfortable. Remember that. Go where you are comfortable. If 20 is too fast for you, go down to 10 or 15 or 5 until you can get to 20. Trust me, when you keep doing it repetitiously, you will get used to it. Next thing you know, you're like, man, this is nothing for me. I'm on 20. So remember that, guys. I turn off controller vibration. When you're playing games like first-person shooter, third-person shooter, sometimes that can interfere with you and your buttons, and who knows, you might even drop the control if your controller vibrates a little too hard. I don't know, but I leave that off as well. I leave my button layout to the same. I don't change anything. Now, this is the other thing. the left stick dead zone size and the right stick dead zone size. I believe when you turn it on, it's at 10 or maybe 4 or something like that. But this is how people strafe relatively quickly. This is how you see those people when you watch the YouTube videos and they're left, right, left, right, left, right, giving you the shakes and making you dizzy, giving your brain trauma. You know what I'm saying? From watching that junk. This left stick and right stick dead zone size is what they change. These you want to change down to 0, both of them, and it will take away all that craziness and shaking. So invert, that's that. Invert y-axis and invert x-axis, I leave that off because that's just backwards. When you aim your camera up, it's going to go down. If you aim it down on the joystick, it's going to go up. And you go left, it's going to go right. You go right, it's going to go left. So I leave that to no. I just have it. If I'm turning left, I want to look left. If I turn right, I want to look right. And so forth and so forth and so on. If I look up, I want to look up. When I press the joystick up, I want to look down, I want to look down. But again, personal preference, guys. Remember that. It's what you're comfortable with. I'm just, expressing and sharing these tips with you guys. 180 sprint turned on or off. Let me see. I don't really remember. I have to read it myself. When turned on, sprinting in the opposite direction of the camera's face spins the character and camera around 180. Yes. You leave that on, so when you do turn your character around to run and sprint, the camera's automatically going to turn with you. So I leave that on. I think it actually comes on when you get in the game before you touch any settings. Now we got auto look, turn centering the camera when moving on or off. Turn centering the camera when moving on or off. Auto look center. Okay, I think that means like when you look a certain direction or you aim a certain direction, it automatically turns your camera to the center. It makes your character look at the center of whatever direction you're looking. I believe that's what that means. If I'm wrong, somebody correct me. Got these spam callers calling me. Get off my phone, bro. You don't know me. Toggle to sprint. Toggle between needing to either hold down your sprint control or only needing to tap the button. So I turned this on, and most people turn it on because when you just toggle the left joystick, you just click it, boom, and then you're sprinting. You don't have to hold it. It can get taxing on your thumb or your hand when you got all this stuff going on and you're aiming and shooting and dipping and dodging and taking cover. That can get a little annoying. So that's another PvP must. It does help. Again, personal preference, guys. I'm gonna say that on everything that most people do. I'm gonna say that personal preference because it's all about what you're comfortable with. Enable auto run, double tap. I just leave that on yes because when you double tap it, your character, you can then click it and it'll keep automatically running. Again, you don't need to hold. That's something that's always set to yes, I believe. If it isn't, then you might want to change that to yes. Movement can exit cover. This is another one. When you're in cover, you can just move your character out of cover by moving the left joystick. We like to turn that on. If you don't like that and you want to press the A again or X on PlayStation to get out of cover and to enter cover, that's fine. Personal preference. Move around cover corner with the button press. We leave that to no. You don't want to have to press a button to hit the corner. Nope, just leave that off. It will get annoying, especially if you're PvPing, okay? This series is about PvP stuff only. Then we got move around corner speed. Yes, the time it takes to move around the corner in cover. You want to set that to fast, but we're going to do slow so you can see. Aim assist, just leave that on. Grenade, aim assist, leave that on. Hold to aim. Excuse me, guys. You want to leave that to yes, because if you have to hit the aim button and then your character remains aiming and you run out of ammo, it's just like, man, you might get jammed up. You got to hit that aim again. So we leave that to hold to aim. As long as you're holding, your character will aim. Cancel skills when aiming. I don't think I really tested that, but we'll do a test and see what that means. Cancel using skills when you press aim. So I guess like if you're gonna aim to like throw a turret, or you're aiming something like you know, the what do you call that, the what's the name that you get from the grenade specialist? You guys know what I'm talking about, though. The one that shoots out the mortar. Yeah, the mortar turn, you know, and you're aiming. I guess that's what that is. Like, once you actually aim with your weapon, it'll cancel that skill from whatever you were doing. I typically just press Y or triangle to cancel my skills, but you can have this set on too. Personal preference again, guys. Enter cover on long press. Nope. Just like leave that on no. So those are the settings we typically change for PvP. Some people change this VoIP thing. Choose yes with the stable in-game VoIP and completely hide your public IP from other players. Okay. I typically don't mess with that, but I just leave it there. It's set to yes. I just leave it on. All right, guys. We're gonna go ahead and try to catch this resource convoy down here. So, yeah, you see, I'm trying to sprint, but in order to continue to sprint, I have to hold it. So that's one setting. I'm so used to just clicking it and my character automatically running. See? So when you double click it, it still doesn't continue to sprint.
Civilians in distress.
See? You're still not sprinting. See? You gotta hold it. See? That, yeah, my thumb is already aggravated from doing that. You see, I'm trying to strafe, but look how slow it is. It's set to 10. Look at that strafing. See, that's trash. That is terrible. Oh, wrong polarity. Oh my gosh, you see that aim speed? Look at that. Look at that. Trash, guys. Trash. This is why we don't want these certain settings and they get changed. I think the game actually changes those. I think they're set to 4 when you start the game up. I mean, I'm about to die. I'm about to die, guys. I'm about to die. Oh, man, I'm down. Oh, my homie came through. Let's see. All right. So the homie came through while I'm making the video. That's funny. But that's cool. But you see, guys, I'm trying to strafe. I'm trying to strafe. My bad. I can't even talk. Pronounce words correctly. Pronunciation all the way off. But see, I had to hold the run, and then I'm trying to strafe, and it's just trash. So yeah, we want to get that changed. Switch weapon. Aim down sight speed is decent, but it's a lot better when you change it. Go to sleep, my man. Ooh, headshot that fool. Take the nap. Okay, run up on this guy. Oh man, he about to kill me again, man. About to kill me again. See, look, I tried to get out of cover by just moving the analog. It wouldn't let me. I have to press A again. So we're gonna hit this corner right here. See? We don't want to press the button. We're automatically moving it. But you see that? It's kind of slow. Now, when you change it to going faster, you'll see it goes faster. So, all right, let's fall back. We're here about to change the settings. So we're gonna change that to floating. Remember, settings, UI, scrolling combat text, change it to floating. That's all we're going to change there. Then we're going to go to controls, and we're going to leave parkour mode, both of them, auto run and gameplay. Leave that to off. And then camera sensitivity, we're going to turn that up to 20. Okay. And then aim sensitivity, turn that all the way up to 20. And then scope sensitivity, turn that all the way up to 10. Controller vibration, we're going to leave that off. Button layout, we leave that default. Dead zone, the left, we're going to turn that all the way down to 0. Right stick, all the way down to 0. Invert axis X and Y, we're going to leave that to no. Sprint, we're going to leave that to on, because that's when you turn around, your camera automatically turns with you. Auto look, we leave that to on. Toggle sprint, yes. Enable auto run, yes. So this way we don't have to hold the sprint down, we just hit the left analog stick and then go. That's it. Movement can exit cover, yes. You want to turn that on so you can just move your left analog stick to get out of cover. Move around corner with button press, nope, we're going to leave that to no. And then move around corner speed, put that to to fast. My bad, guys. Turn that to fast. Aim assist on, grenade aim assist on. Hold to aim, yes. Cancel skills when aiming. I didn't try the skills, so we'll test that out and then see what's up with that. And then enter cover on long press. Leave that to no. So let's go test this out. First off, run. See? You just toggle it and keep on running. Hold the analog stick forward, you just keep on running. That way you don't have to keep holding the analog stick down and making your character run. Okay? So that's one. See that aim speed? Look at the speed. That's that camera speed. You turning around, looking. Much faster. See that? You aim. But remember what you're comfortable with, guys. You got to get comfortable, because everybody can't move at this speed. So get what you're comfortable with. Okay? Now we're going to do the cover. See? Much faster. Your character moves just a little bit faster than he would if you had it set to slow. He kind of takes his time. And then look right there. You see? I didn't have to press A to actually exit the cover. I just moved my analog stick off. Take cover. You move around. All right, you know what? I want to get out of here. Just move the analog stick. You don't have to press A. And you just continue to press, what's that? B on Xbox, circle on PlayStation to vault over barricades and stuff. Okay, so now that we changed that, let's check the aim for the skills. So let's put on a skill that we have to aim, and let's see when we aim our weapon if that will change. Let's see. Okay, so that didn't work. So let's go back to settings and see what's up. Controls. Let's see. Cancel skill when aiming. We had it set to no. So let's turn it on and see if that's what it's referring to. Okay, we picked it up. We're gonna go ahead. Yep. So, yep. That's what that is. Cancel skills. So when you are about to throw your turret out, or a seeker mine, or anything you have to hold to like aim it like a turret, like this, where you want it to go, then if you aim your weapon, it's gonna cancel the skill. See? I aimed and it's canceled the skill. But you don't have to have that turned on to do that. So the way you do that is, I'm gonna show you guys. You turn it off, and then also, hold on. So I want to aim this all you have to do is press Y or triangle to cancel. You don't have to aim your weapon. I want to put it out. I'm going to press Y to cancel. I didn't have to aim my weapon. That's the other way you can do that cancel skills. So there's one other thing I want to show you, and that's it for the video, guys. Let's see. Camera sensitivity. Let's turn that back down. I want to see something. Okay.
No longer in a group.
It's not that. It's not that. So, camera sensitivity. I just like to confirm things, I share when you are looking around. Okay, it said increases the camera responsiveness when I'm looking around. Okay, maybe. Okay, so it's this, guys. So when you're just looking around, you're standing, not aiming, but just looking around. It's a little slow, but let's see. Let's go ahead and look at that again. Let's turn it up. Yep, that's what it is, guys. Just the regular old camera speed, not aiming. And then the other one's for aiming. It's for aiming. And then if you have, let's say, we got this on. Let's put that regular weapon on, and I'm gonna use this. See that? The other one is for scoped in speed. Look how quickly that is. Yeah, that's crazy. I don't aim that crazy when I'm scoping. So let's check that last setting, and then I'm gonna let you guys go, man. Class is over. Catch you guys next week. I'm playing, but I will catch you next week because I do have other episodes about PvP, and as I learn, I want to share with you guys. Let's see. Scope sensitivity modifier. Yeah, see, it's much slower. For those snipers and rifle users, might be what you want to use. But all right, guys, that is that. So the most important thing I forgot was the strafing. See that? Once you change those settings, I'm gonna hold me down. Need to help him. That's how you do the strafing, and that is the difference between when you have your dead zones up to 4 or even up a little bit. You can't strafe like that. You turn it down to 0 and you can strafe really quickly. It's your boy T'Challa. Remember, like, subscribe, share the videos with people that are like myself and like yourself that are interested in getting to PvP and they need to know some things about it. They can come stop by the channel, and I'm sharing this information with you guys. It's your boy T'Challa. I will catch you guys in the next one. Stay frosty, Asians.